Hello guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Abiyah, and on this channel I share my van life journey while traveling in faith. Today's video is going to be episode 2 of Faith, Food, Friends, and 4Wheels. And for those of you that don't know what that is, Faith, Food, Friends, and 4Wheels is where you guys, the subscribers, submit to me a recipe that you would like for me to try, and I would feature that recipe on this channel. Also, if you have a story to tell or anything educational about why you chose that recipe and what that recipe means to you, if you don't mind, submit that with your recipe and I will share that information with this channel. It's my way of bringing us together. So today's recipe is by Wendy. It is called Vanlife hash, okay? And what's so funny is her recipe calls for corned beef, canned corned beef. And, you know, I don't think I've ever ate canned corned beef before, but I bought it. I don't know, maybe a year or something ago, I did a video on how I store food in case of a food shortage, how I have food stored at my mom's house, I have food stored at my storage unit, and how I have an emergency supply of food always stored in my van. But so I did purchase some corned beef a while ago, so now I get to eat it. So hey, but before we begin the recipe, I just went to Walmart, you guys, and I want to show you this cup I bought. I thought it was so cute. I couldn't pass it up. I just couldn't pass this coffee cup. I couldn't pass it. Isn't it cute? Look at it. It's like a little bus. Isn't it cute? And it's got some saying in the inside, and it says, "Home is where you park it." So I am going to wash this out, and we're going to start the day with some coffee, and then we're going to get into Wendy's recipe. Well, before we get into Wendy's recipe, and before I wash that out, I did do a little grocery shopping, not much. Now that I have a freezer, I can buy things like, I bought this blackened chicken Alfredo from Zatarain's. Looks good. And that, ladies and gentlemen, can go right in my freezer. Okay, got that. And then I bought some P.F. Chang's orange chicken. I figured this would be good over some rice. Yeah, I should have got some peanuts. I like peanuts. Anyways, that fits right into my freezer. Wow, guys. And I got some beef ravioli. You guys seen me make a video. I made kind of like a beef ravioli lasagna looking thing. Whatever. It was good. So I got some ravioli. That fits right in there. And so while I was at the store for my last video, when I made the leftover or reheated the leftover fried rice from Hibachi Grill that we went to when my sister was in town, some of you said we call that yum yum sauce. That sauce that I put on the rice, that orange looking sauce. So when I was at the store, I found some. I found some. So I bought it. So I have some yum yum sauce. And I bought a little thing of Parmesan cheese to go with my ravioli when I make it. And with my ravioli this time, I've never had this before. It was like $1 for this can, or 96 cents or something like that. But it's diced tomatoes with chilies and some medium heat to it. But I don't know. So I guess something different. Then I came across this. I like trying different things sometimes. This fire roasted vegetable. It's an organic plant-based chili. So I don't know. We're gonna try it one day. And what else did I buy? Well, let me not forget. Now that since I lost that coffee, guys, I tie my bags up now. I do. I tie my bags up. So I got a mango. Yay, yay. A bell pepper. This is gonna go with Wendy's recipe. I got 2 oranges and a lemon because I bought ginger and I want to make some lemon and ginger tea. And some paper plates. That was my grocery haul for today. My fridge is looking pretty healthy. Pretty healthy. And the one thing that I will say, guys, that I like about like these frozen things right here is that I can get multiple meals out of one purchase because I'm only feeding myself. It's not like I'm feeding a family. So this could possibly be 3 meals for me. You know, this definitely is 2 meals. And so is this. So, and it will stay frozen. Okay, so let me take out the ingredients for Wendy's recipe. So it calls for I didn't feel like buying 1 potato, so I went to my mom's and I ganked her for a potato. Thanks, Mom. So I have 1 potato. I already washed it and everything. So I got 1 potato, and like I said, it called for green bell pepper. And this is the corned beef that I had in storage. So I took it out. So I got corned beef, and it called for onion. And I believe I have an onion somewhere in there. Where are you? Yeah, you gotta dig around to get your stuff out, but you know what? That is not a problem for me. Okay, do have an onion. And it calls for an egg and some spices. So, but we'll get all that later. The egg's not until the end. Okay, so let me put all this stuff back. Alrighty, got my coffee, got my water boiling for my coffee. Okay. Now, another thing, me and Wendy got something in common. We don't measure because we just cook with love. You could just, I don't know how to explain it. You just know what you like. I mean, you just cook with love. But I'm only one person, so I'm assuming I don't need that much. But she said, dice up your green onions. So a few things about Wendy, guys. She is going van life in April this year. Congratulations, girl. It's addicting, like I said. It's addicting. Scary at first, but once you overcome those hurdles, you be in there. But she's doing van life. I'm not sure what type of vehicle she has. I'm not sure. But, and I believe, I don't know if she told me she was going part-time or full-time. I don't know. I don't remember. Just gonna put my veggies on here. That should be enough. Then on top of that, Now, this recipe, I believe, is something that her grandmother had taught her how to make. And I did look up some videos on this recipe, and it seemed like a very common recipe, but I've never done it before. So this is new for me. I've never cooked this before, but I did get from her email and also from watching other, I kind of figured it out. We're gonna figure it out today, okay? It's all good. But yeah, so her grandmother taught her how to cook since she was young. Unfortunately, her mom had to work a lot of hours and wasn't that available, so she learned a lot of cooking from her grandmother. And also she loves to write poetry and create YouTube videos. If she has a YouTube channel, guys, I'll put her link right here or in the description box below. So she said, dice up your onions. I think my water's ready. Oh yeah, that's plenty for me. You see, and I didn't even use that much. And I'm assuming this is like a breakfast type recipe. I'm assuming. I think I may need to get another butane canister. I think that's running low. So now all we got is the potato, but I'm gonna wait a little bit for the potato to cut up because I don't want it to turn brown. But oh my goodness, this comes with instructions on how to open it. Oh Lord. How do you open it? Wait a second. Okay. Okay, we're supposed to puncture a hole in it. Lord, it comes with instructions, y'all. Let's see. I ain't know that. Is this even gonna work? Well, it's got a hole in it. Wow, wow, wow. Then, okay. Oh, okay. So then you roll it. You roll it and it opens. Okay. Oh wow, looks like, smells like cat food. Woo, woo, woo. How do you get this baby out? That's what the hole was for, but I don't have one of those type of can openers. Okay. Let's drink some coffee, y'all. Yeah, I'm gonna get another. This is just about empty. I'll be right back. Okay. Got a fresh one. It's pretty busy where I am. I don't know. Okay, I'm still. I can't get it out. Okay, got it. I had to dig my knife in there, and I finally got it all out in one piece. I hope they ain't feeding us and the cats and the dogs the same thing, because it doesn't smell like cat food or dog food. Okay. Now my water's doing something. Yes. It's a little windy. Maybe I'll get my wind blocker. But let's pour our coffee in our new cup. I love this cup. It's so awesome. And it holds so much coffee. Okay, now we can begin our cooking. So, now I've seen some people cook the corned beef first to get it like a little sear on it. I mean, the corned beef is already cooked. And then they did their vegetables next, and then they added it together in the end. So I think that's what I'm going to do as well, is cook the corned beef first. Yeah, that's a Paula Deen restaurant behind me. She ain't got nothing to do with this. You heard? So St. Louis. Okay, let me get a spatula and some grease. Okay. Now I'm gonna bring you guys down to this level here so you can see what's going on, okay? Okay, here we go. I'm gonna turn this on. And I'm not gonna use the whole thing, but I'm gonna slice it. 1, 2, I don't know how much to use, so we'll just do 3 slices. And then we'll save the rest. Put a little olive oil in there. Oh, it wasn't ready. Duh. I just put the oil in there, girl. Coffee for you. But it's getting there. Okay. Season it with some pepper. I'm not gonna put any salt in it because I think the corned beef is already salty. And plus, if you know me, guys, I don't really cook with a lot of salt anyways. I'm gonna put some garlic powder. Some onion powder. Flip that. Now while that's doing that, I'm gonna cut up my potato. I'm gonna cut my potato small, dice it up small, so it cooks quicker. Oh, here comes the wind. Yeah, that's pretty small. Why you want to be windy now? Because you know Abiyah was cooking. I think that's enough potato for me. Yeah, that's a lot. See, and they're just small, diced real small. So they cook quicker. Okay, so I'm gonna remove this See how they got a little color to it? That's what I saw on YouTube, y'all. Like I know what I'm doing. Okay. Now we're gonna leave all that flavor in there, all that seasoning in there. Add a little bit more oil. We're gonna add in our potatoes. And we're gonna add the same spices to our potatoes. So I got a little onion powder. A little garlic powder. And some good old-fashioned black pepper. So we're just gonna let that cook down and brown up. And sometimes to my potatoes, when I cook them, I like to add a little water. I think the water, the steam from the water helps them cook a little quicker. So I'm gonna add a little water to it. Because the water will evaporate, so don't worry about it. The water will evaporate. Y'all hear that wind? My goodness. So guys, I am currently in Branson, Missouri. I don't know. I've always wanted to come here just to check it out, just to see what it's about. I don't know if I came at the right time, but here comes that wind. I'm just checking my fire, making sure it's still cooking evenly. It looks like it is. So I am right here on the Branson landing, guys. Right here on the landing. Yeah. So I think after we eat our breakfast this morning, we're just gonna take a stroll. Why not? Work off those calories. And then maybe I might just go on my phone and just see what to do out here. I don't know. I have no clue. Y'all know how I travel. Sometimes I just go. I've been, I wouldn't say stuck in Missouri, but like I said, I miss the road. I miss being on the road. I miss going somewhere. And so I just said, you know what? I literally said, F it, go. So I'm here. So I drove yesterday. I had some errands to run yesterday. I had to renew my mailing address box. I had to do that. I had a few other errands to run. Then I just got on the road and I left. Now, like I don't like to really drive at night, so eventually it got dark, so I pulled over and spent the night at a Cracker Barrel. And then I just, had maybe an hour and 40-minute drive this morning. So it wasn't bad. See, the water's evaporating. So now we should get some caramelization on these potatoes. And they are getting soft. So that's what the corned beef looks like, guys. Look at that. So, yeah, I've never had this before. Let me try a little piece. I don't know. Not bad. It don't really taste like beef. I'm sure. Yeah. Not bad. So now I'm gonna add in the other vegetables to this mix here. Let's see how soft they are. Yeah, they're getting there. So I'm gonna add our onions and bell peppers. Mix these together, let them cook. This is a different type of recipe. Breakfast. I like it. I usually do one like an omelet one with almost the same ingredients besides the corned beef, of course. I know people looking at me like, what is she doing over there? It smells so good. Mind your business. Tell Paula Dean, come on. I'm crazy. This is not Paula Dean's parking lot. I just want to say that. This is not the parking lot. This is the Landings parking lot. The Branson Landings parking lot, not the Paula Dean Restaurant's parking lot. Just want to clear that up. I mean, that would be a little disrespectful to go to a restaurant and pull out your stove and cook your own food in their parking lot. So I just want to be clear on that. All right, guys, now we're gonna add our corned beef. We're gonna crumble it up like that, like that. Okay. Sorry for the wind noise, guys. So sorry. It's pretty much done, you know. So what I'm gonna do is room for a fried egg. Put this in a Ziploc. Maybe if I cover it, it'll steam the top of the egg. There we go. Flip it without breaking the yolk? Yes. Abiyah, you in there, girl? Look at that. That actually looks kind of good. Wow. All right, guys, let's plate our food. We're gonna put our corned beef down first. This is a lot of food, y'all. And then we're gonna put our egg right on top. Okay. Wow. Here is the finished product. Right? Got my coffee. Let's give this a try. Let's just try it without the egg. Tastes pretty good. No, I will say it could use some salt. Just a little salt. Good, Wendy. I like it. This is a nice, warm, comfort breakfast food. The egg on top. I know that's gonna just bust it with flavor. But it's good without the egg. Now I know what to do with corned beef. And I can. Good. Let's get some of that. Let's bust that yolk. Look at that. Let's get some of that yolk in there. I think I am gonna eat all this. It looked like more than what it is. You know what? I just bought these paper plates when I was at Walmart, and I was going to get some other paper plates, and then I remembered what I learned when I was in school for nutrition was if you eat on smaller plates, it makes you feel like you're eating enough food. Like, I probably didn't say that right. Hold on. I need some coffee to think straight. The smaller your plate is, the smaller your portion is. When most people put food on their plate, they feel like they need to fill their plate. So if you eat off smaller plates and fill it up, you're still eating less, even though it looks like you're eating a lot. Did that make sense? So when I was at Walmart, I got the 8 3/8 smaller plates instead of the bigger ones. Maybe that's why this looked like a lot. Because I'm gonna eat all this. Yeah, the salt. After I added the salt, perfect. And I didn't even add that much. Let me get some of that, more of that yolk in there. It's a little cold today. It's supposed to be like high 54. So, not too bad. Just a little chilly. This is good. Thank you, Wendy, for sharing this wonderful recipe with us. I greatly appreciate it. And any of the other subscribers out there, give this recipe a shot. It's really good. Now, she said you can pair it with like biscuit or toast or something. I don't have that. So, what is on my camera? Well, we're just gonna do without that part, okay? I would definitely be making this again. Definitely. Next time I'm gonna add 2 eggs. Good. Look at that. Some of that yolk. Look at that yolk. Oh my goodness, y'all. Look at that bite. Look at that. Check that out. So guys, if you have a recipe that you would like for me to try on this channel or cook on this channel, please email me your recipe. My email address is right here. Email me your recipe. And you will also find details to this playlist in the description box below. Okay. I choose one recipe a month. So this is January's recipe. Now we need one for February. And I do have to make a deadline for the recipe submissions because I need time to plan it all out and when I'm gonna cook it and all that good stuff. Okay. Now the one thing that I know with my van life journey is I don't have an oven. So I'm limited on homemade desserts. Like, my definition of a homemade dessert for my van life lifestyle is like yogurt with fruit and granola and honey and cinnamon and all. Girl, okay? I call that adult cereal or ice cream on crack. I just made the ice cream on crack part, but that's usually what I make for like a dessert thing. Otherwise, I buy my desserts from the store. But one thing that I've been indulging in is freshly baked chocolate chip cookies. My mom's friends' daughters, I think they're 11 and 12. I will go buy the, the already battered and cut chocolate chip cookies, and they'll bake them for me, and I want them as soon as they come out the oven. So how can I bake chocolate chip cookies in a minivan with no oven? My food getting cold. Talking too much. This is good. I told you I was gonna eat the whole thing. Perfect breakfast. Perfect. Oh my God. But that was delicious. That was delicious. I enjoyed that very, 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 very much. Thank you so much, Wendy, for sharing your recipe. I greatly appreciate it, guys. And like I said, submit your recipe to me. The deadline will be February. We'll just say February 14th. Got stuff in my teeth. The deadline will be February 14th, which is my son's birthday. He's a Valentine's birthday. Excuse me, he's a Valentine's baby. Yep, he was born February 14th. Submit your recipe to me, and I will choose one recipe for the month of February to be featured on this channel. So guys, thank you for taking the time to watch this video. I greatly appreciate it. And like I always say, live your joy, travel safely, and I'll see you on the next video. Shalom.